Hello all, my name is Eric Sire, co-owner and designer over at Coffee Cake Gaming. Over the last couple of months, we've been posting pictures of our thugs, weapons, the game board of our upcoming game, Welcome to the Jungle, slated for the second quarter of 2018. The response has just been phenomenal when it comes to the art. I know a lot of people had a lot of questions about the game. I figured it was about that time to shoot a video. So let's just dive in. I'll run you through the parts, components, and some of the gameplay, and then we'll jump back out and I'll talk to you soon.
Welcome to the jungle. The jungle consists of 6 individual turfs for which you and your opponents will be trying to obtain kingpin status. The player with the most turf at kingpin status wins control of the jungle. Here's a look at the board from top to bottom pre-setup. You have your money, your resources, the spinner, the smash and grab and crew card decks, as well as the street cred cards. Here's a complete look at the board setup. All cards have been placed in their designated areas. Let's jump into the board actions. At the weapons depot, cards revolve in and out in a clockwise manner. Weapons sold and weapons used during a turf war are recycled back at the bottom of the deck once discarded from your hand. Next up are the street cred cards. Ranging from associate to kingpin, they show you the resources needed to obtain a higher level within the turf. A player's turn consists of 4 actions. First is the spinner, where you can win big or lose everything. Second, the player pulls a card from the smash and grab deck. The smash and grab deck consists of 2 types of cards. The first type are warfare cards. Warfare cards are either a weapon or a turf war ability designated by a fist symbol. The second type are immediate action cards. Warfare cards are not shown to the other players when pulled from the deck and are put face down to the right. A player can only keep 3 warfare cards in their hand, so choose wisely. Immediate action cards are read out loud, executed, and placed in the discard pile. Third is resource management, where you buy and sell resources to obtain your goals. And finally is turf actions. This consists of buying your way into a turf, upgrading a turf if its resources are available to the player, and/or challenging opponent to a turf war for a hostile takeover. Let's move on to the turf war. This is a very basic rundown of a turf war in play. A more in-depth video will be released shortly. During a turf war, the challenger deals 10 crew cards to each of the players in the battle. This will be the player's crew for all 3 rounds, so use them wisely. Once the cards are dealt, the player is allowed to select 3 warfare cards from their side deck to be used during the turf war. The player must make this decision before they see their hand. Players alternate by putting 1 card down at a time, laying them from left to right. The war consists of 3 rounds, and best 2 out of 3 wins. Rounds are point-based, dependent on the crew members used, gangs of the same character within your crew, and weapons added to the individual crew members or to gangs. You're currently seeing a video of us testing a turf war battle without weapons or abilities supplied by the warfare deck. Be on the lookout for a detailed video in which we will cover the use of warfare cards and get an in-depth walkthrough of the turf war battle system.
Okay, we're back up. We just really sincerely want to thank you all for your time, the support, and the positive feedback we've had over the last couple of months. At the end of the video, I'm going to link our Instagram and our Facebook page. If you want to come join and follow us, watch the journey progress as we make it to Kickstarter. I'll also have a link for our artist Charlo, who has absolutely brought this project together. Our visions and our ideas just pretty much came to life when we started working with him, and he's absolutely amazing. He does tons of other great artwork. I suggest you just check him out just if you're into art. If you have any questions or inquiries at any time, you can always just email us over at info@coffeecakegaming.com. Either I or Corey will get back to you. We're always available for any questions or anything that you might need. I just want to again thank you for your time and keep on gaming, guys.